checking in with chapters 4, 5, and 6 of the All Systems Red, part of the Martha Wells Murderbot Diaries series, where, the Murderbot and its clients are further into the shit, as you could say. So I can't remember where I left off, and it's up to chapter 3, but basically they found that they sent off a communication to the other people on the other side of the continent, saying, like, what, our maps are screwed up, are your maps screwed up? And they said, oh, well, we'll send stuff back. And it wasn't too long after that suddenly there was a update package that got shipped to Murderbot, but Murderbot hasn't been taking his update packages. He's just been fooling the central hub computer into thinking he has, but he just shelves them because it doesn't want the updates, because he's hacked his governor protocols that control him, and he doesn't want any updates that might fix that or discover anything about that. At which point they're like, well, let's go off and investigate. The autopilot tries to kill them, or suddenly drops off while they're going over a mountain range, in which case if they hadn't been paying attention they would have smashed into the mountain. They get to the place, and the markers that are supposed to make sure that people don't wander off into danger areas suddenly get erased from certain crew members' thing, and it's only because of Murderbot that they don't do that. And yeah, they get back to the thing, and they find out, oh, the satellite's gone. Or no, they get back to the thing and they suddenly find that there's no communications coming from that other survey group, and they're like, oh crap, maybe they're in trouble. So they go across the ocean, fly across the ocean, at which point the satellite goes out, and they're like, something's going on. They get there, and there's nothing. They get outside, and there's nothing going on. Everything's shut up tight. Nobody's there. Everything's powered down. Their computer, their system is all powered down. So it's like, either they all went on vacation and just turned off the thing, or they're all in there and they're all dead. And indeed, they go in and they find all of the survey people there are indeed all butchered, and that they find one security unit has been destroyed, and all the other ones have been turned into combat. Have been hacked into combat things, and Murderbot gets most of them, but gets zapped, and they're trying to they've shoved a combat thumb drive into the back of its data port. When it's able to kind of wrestle it away and kill that one, another one comes up behind. Dr. Mensa is able to blow that one away. They get back on the ship. Murderbot realizes, oh crap, this thing in here, it's trying to upload basically murder instructions into me. You gotta kill me. And they're like, oh, we're not gonna kill you, and she's like, oh fuck. And so she just shoots herself in the chest because she just doesn't want to listen to them have to debate having to kill her. But wakes up, and it's like, oh, they didn't kill me. They got the combat stick out of the back of its neck, the module out of the back of its neck, and they actually cleared all the programming that had managed to infiltrate into the system. What has happened though is Gershon, the augmented human, hasn't liked the Murderbot from the beginning, and all of Murderbot's secrets come out. That it is hacked its own code. We learn about the Murderbot's past, that it killed 47 of its former clients in a mining thing, and says, well, I killed all those people because my governor module malfunctioned, and I killed them. They didn't junk me. they just replaced the governor module. I didn't want that to happen again, so I hacked it and turned it off. And there's like, and the sympathetic says like, well, that's what it says in our logs. And Gershon, the augmented human, says it's like, yeah, well, that's because that's what it thinks, that's what it believes happened. And they also discover that it loves to watch soaps, and they also know that it does call. It's like, do you have a name? No. It's like it calls itself Murderbot, which is like awkward. But what they do put together, and Murderbot I think puts it together first, is this isn't the company. The company has way easier ways that they could kill all of them. What it probably means is that there's a third outfit out there that has probably bribed its way onto the planet, and for some reason, probably because of the things that are blanked off on the map, is trying to kill off all its competitors. At least that's the working theory at the moment. And now that they know that they survived the encounter at the other survey thing, and they made it back here, and they've deactivated this stuff, that they've probably got access to the comms and our computers, and they know what's happening, and they're probably going to come for us. So they flee. We need to get out of here. And so they do flee, and they leave little spy cam drones behind and get themselves set up. And then they wait a bit, go back, and it's like, yep, sure enough, a ship comes in with a bunch of sec units, stomp in, and like a bunch of and following them some humans, all with this kind of gray insignia. It's like, and talks to the thing saying, so you could probably hear us. Look, let's negotiate. You come to these locations, we'll work things out. You don't have to get hurt. It's like, ah, crap. They basically don't want to have to chase us down for the next while. They're gonna try, and they want us. If we went to them, they'd just kill us. So that's indeed what's happening. I'm really worried for Dr. Mensa, because Dr. Mensa is really awesome and kick-ass and trusts Murderbot and is doing all these, is like saying, like, basically, hey, we live in a freehold area where people who are part mechanical have citizen rights. And he's like, yeah, and and Murderbot is really having difficulties with having to interact with humans, and just that they know about her, and them wanting to like make eye contact with her or touch her or talk about her feelings, which she just really hates. It really hates. It really, really hates. And really having like the augmented human Gershon is just like, when Gershon says like, well, I immobilized you so you can't hurt us. That's the only reason why you can't hurt us. It's like, oh, about that. And she jumps up, slams him against the wall. And it's like, I could have killed you at any time. So fuck off. And Dr. Mensa is able to talk it down. So yeah, it's a good thing. It's good mystery, good survival thing. I like Murderbot, and it's just this interesting thing of this created human, like manufactured, that loves trashy soap stuff. And actually, it's like, I don't want to have to deal with real humans. I like my fake human kind of, soap operas, but I don't want to deal with actual human beings. But actually, when they save Murderbot by taking out that combat thing and purging the thing, it's like, oh, my clients are the best. And it's like she's got a real proprietorial thing over like, I want to protect these people even without having governing thing. So it's going well. It's going well. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice, light but smart read. Yeah. All right, I'll leave it there.